What if we could turn back time, just for a moment, and step into the dusty boots of adventure, where bullwhips cracked, ancient relics gleamed, and legends came to life on the silver screen?
You saw him?
Well, what was left of him?
And his shield. The inscription on Sir Richard's shield.
Indiana Jones wasn't just a film. It was a cultural heartbeat, powered by unforgettable faces who brought magic to every frame.
It's an interesting experience.
Let's take a heartfelt look back at the Indiana Jones actors who have passed away.
That cross is an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
River Phoenix brought young Indiana Jones to life in The Last Crusade, 1989, showing us how Indy got his iconic scar. His performance hinted at a bright future, but tragically, just 4 years later, River was gone. On Halloween night, 1993, River collapsed outside the Viper Room in West Hollywood, a club part-owned by Johnny Depp. He was just 23.
You must get over here, please. You must get over here, please.
Is your brother's having a seizure?
Yes.
How old is he?
He's 23.
23? Do you know telephone number?
He must please come here to the Viper Room.
Okay, Viper Room.
The cause: acute combined drug intoxication from heroin, cocaine, Valium, and marijuana. His brother Joaquin, sister Rain, and girlfriend Samantha Mathis were there, helpless as paramedics tried to save him. River wasn't just a Hollywood heartthrob. He was a vegan, an environmentalist, a musician, and a gifted actor. He earned an Oscar nomination at 18 for Running on Empty and won the Volpe Cup for My Own Private Idaho. His death shocked Hollywood, earning him the nickname Vegan James Dean, a symbol of promise lost too soon. River's ashes were scattered at his family's Florida ranch. His legacy lives on through his films and his family's humanitarian work. Joaquin even named his son River in his honor.
Well, yes, sir. It's right here.
I'm glad to see that.
He gave Indy his scar, but River's own wounds left a mark on Hollywood forever.
Alexandretta, of course. On the Pilgrim Trail from the Eastern Empire.
What happens when James Bond becomes Indiana Jones's father? In The Last Crusade, 1989, Sean Connery stepped into the role of Henry Jones Sr., bringing wit, gravitas, and unexpected warmth to the franchise.
Actually, I was a wonderful father once. Did I ever tell you to eat up, go to bed, wash your ears, do your homework? No, I respected your privacy, and I taught you self-reliance.
Despite being only 12 years older than Harrison Ford, Connery's portrayal of the scholarly, umbrella-wielding father added humor and emotional depth to the adventurous saga.
Now, within the last hour, it's been announced that Sir Sean Connery has died, aged 90.
Connery passed away peacefully in his sleep on October 31, 2020, at his home in the Bahamas at age 90. His death certificate cited respiratory failure due to pneumonia and heart failure, compounded by old age. His wife later revealed he had suffered from dementia in his final years. Though he retired from acting in 2006 after a negative experience with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Connery declined a return as Henry Jones Sr. in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, feeling the role wasn't substantial enough for a comeback. From memorable moments like using an umbrella to down a Nazi plane to calling Indiana by his name during an emotional climax, Connery's performance remains iconic. His ashes were scattered in Scotland, honoring his roots, a fitting tribute for the man who made Indiana Jones say, "Yes, sir." Rest in peace, legend. He didn't need a whip or a fedora to leave a lasting impression.
Now, what shall we talk about?
In Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981, Ronald Lacey brought Major Arnold Todt to life, a sinister Nazi agent whose melting face remains one of cinema's most unforgettable moments. With his round glasses, chilling smile, and menacing demeanor, Lacey turned Todt into a symbol of pure evil.
Americans, you're all the same. Always overdressing for the wrong occasions.
Born on September 28, 1935, in Harrow, England, Lacey's distinctive appearance and commanding presence made him a favorite for villainous roles. Beyond Indiana Jones, he appeared in films like Firefox, 1982, and Red Sonja, 1985, as well as TV series such as Porridge and Blackadder 2. Despite being typecast as villains, he also displayed comedic talent and versatility throughout his career. Lacey faced personal challenges, including health issues and career struggles in the late 1970s, before Steven Spielberg cast him in Raiders. Tragically, he was diagnosed with terminal liver cancer on April 25, 1991, and passed away less than a month later on May 15th at the age of 55. Though his life was cut short, Ronald Lacey's unforgettable portrayal of Major Todt ensures his legacy lives on in film history. He wasn't the hero with the whip, but Denholm Elliott was the soul of the adventure.
My reputation precedes me.
There is no museum in this cathedral.
Papers, please.
Papers? Of course! Run.
Yes.
As Marcus Brody in Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Elliott brought warmth and humor to the Indiana Jones universe, offering a delightful counterbalance to Indy's daring escapades. Born in London in 1922, Elliott's life was as dramatic as his roles. During World War II, his plane was shot down, and he spent years as a prisoner of war in Germany. There, he formed an acting troupe that ignited his passion for performance. After the war, Elliott became one of Britain's most esteemed character actors, earning 3 consecutive BAFTA awards and an Oscar nomination for A Room with a View.
Put it away, Miss Powell, right away. Lemonade is nothing but acidity. It's very bad for the stomach.
Diagnosed with HIV in 1987, Elliott kept his illness private until his passing from AIDS-related tuberculosis on October 6, 1992, at age 70. His widow Susan honored his legacy by establishing the Denholm Elliott Project to support those living with HIV/AIDS. Spielberg chose not to recast Marcus Brody after Elliott's death, instead memorializing him in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Though often a supporting player, Elliott's talent and charm made him unforgettable, a true treasure of cinema.
Dr. Jones! They will be found!
In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984, Amrish Puri delivered a chilling performance as Mola Ram, the thuggy high priest whose heart-ripping rituals and commanding presence terrified audiences worldwide. His portrayal cemented him as one of the franchise's most unforgettable villains.
You don't believe me? You will, Dr. Jones.
Born on June 22, 1932 in Punjab, India, Puri's path to stardom wasn't easy. Initially rejected for his harsh features and deep voice, he refined his craft in theater before becoming a beloved icon of Indian cinema. Over his career, he appeared in more than 450 films across various languages, earning international acclaim. Steven Spielberg was so impressed by Puri's bald look during auditions that he asked him to keep it for Temple of Doom. Spielberg later praised him as unique in all the world as a bad guy. Tragically, Puri was diagnosed with myelodysplastic syndrome, a rare blood disorder. Complications led to a brain hemorrhage, and he passed away on January 12, 2005, at the age of 72. Amrish Puri's legacy lives on through his unforgettable roles. Mola Ram remains a testament to his immense talent and the lasting impact he had on global cinema. This version is concise yet informative, keeping the word count within 200 words while retaining key details. In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984,
Yes, of course. Thuggy was an obscenity that worshipped Kali with human sacrifices.
Captain Philip Blumbert brought a dignified presence to the film's thrilling narrative. Played by veteran British actor Philip Stone, Blumbert embodied British colonial authority, aiding Indiana Jones in the climactic battle against the Thuggy cult with his regiment, the 11th Pune Rifles.
I do hope, sir, that it's not inconvenient to you, sir?
Born on April 14, 1924, in Kirkstall, Leeds, Stone began his career in theater before transitioning to television and film. He is best remembered for his collaborations with Stanley Kubrick, appearing as Alex's father in A Clockwork Orange, 1971, The Family Lawyer in Barry Lyndon, 1975, and Delbert Grady in The Shining, 1980. Beyond Kubrick's films, Stone also appeared in classics like Thunderball, 1965, and Flash Gordon, 1980. Stone's commanding presence extended to British television, with roles in series such as The Avengers, Yes Minister, and Coronation Street. His ability to portray authoritative figures made him a sought-after character actor.
Joined the Fuhrer one fine morning to find the Russians in his bedroom to kill him.
Tragically, Philip Stone passed away on June 15, 2003, at age 79 due to a heart attack. Though not a leading man, his legacy endures through performances that enriched cinematic storytelling. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 1989, Robert Edison brought quiet dignity to the role of the Grail Knight, a character who had guarded the Holy Grail for centuries.
You have chosen wisely.
With his haunting line, "He chose poorly," Edison left an indelible mark on audiences despite his brief screen time.
The honor was mine until another came to challenge me to single combat.
Born on June 10, 1908, in Yokohama, Japan, to British parents, Edison moved to England and pursued his passion for acting at Trinity College, Cambridge. Over 6 decades, he built a celebrated stage career, earning acclaim for Shakespearean roles in Hamlet, King Lear, and Twelfth Night. In 1978, he won the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Supporting Actor, and in 1988, he was honored with an OBE for his contributions to drama. Though his filmography was small, Edison's performance as the Grail Knight remains iconic.
But the Grail cannot pass beyond the Great Seal. That is the boundary and the price of immortality.
Offstage, he was a passionate collector of theatrical memorabilia, much of which is now preserved at the Victoria and Albert Museum. He also began writing a memoir titled Majestic Service late in life. Edison passed away on December 14, 1991, in London at age 83 from bowel cancer. His legacy reminds us that even fleeting roles can resonate across generations. Though they may be gone, their performances remain etched in cinema history. Etched like the ancient carvings Indy once chased across the globe. These actors gave us characters we rooted for, feared, laughed with, and mourned. They lit up the screen and carried us through stories that felt larger than life. So tell me, who among them left the biggest impression on you? Let us know in the comments. And if you felt something while revisiting these legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more journeys into the past. More memories, more legends, and more stories waiting to be rediscovered. Until then, keep the spirit of adventure alive.